So, here we are in the year 2025 and the world is still captivated by two of its most unpredictable showmen, Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Now you might be thinking, Trevor, one guy sells electric cars and wants to live on Mars, and the other guy, well, he sold us a different kind of dream, and you'd be right. On the surface, comparing a real estate mogul turned president to a tech billionaire seems wild. But that's exactly why it's so interesting. They are two of the biggest names on the planet, and they both have this incredible talent for making sure you can't, for the life of you, look away. They're basically the human equivalent of a car crash you know you shouldn't watch, but you do anyway, just to see what happens next. The real reason we're even having this conversation is because both men are disruptors. They love to walk into a room, look at the rules, and then just set them on fire. Trump did it to politics, and Musk does it to, well, everything from cars to space travel to social media. They share this larger-than-life personality, a kind of unapologetic brashness that makes their followers love them and their critics' heads explode. It's a very specific brand of confidence, the kind that lets you say you're going to build a colony on Mars or make Mexico pay for a wall, and then people actually believe you might just pull it off. It's this shared audacity that connects these two very different titans of our time. Think about their leadership styles. It's not about committees or consensus. No. It's the me, myself, and I show. They operate with a top-down, personality-driven approach. When Trump was in the White House, decisions came from him, often announced in a tweet before his own staff knew what was happening. Similarly, at Tesla, SpaceX, or X, the final word belongs to Elon. He is the visionary, the chief engineer, the meme lord, and the boss, all rolled into one. This isn't your grandfather's quiet behind-the-scenes CEO. This is leadership as a performance, and the whole world is their stage, whether they're firing people publicly or changing national policy with a single post. This shared approach creates a kind of cult of personality around them. Their supporters don't just agree with their ideas, they believe in them. For Trump, it was a political movement that defied all traditional analysis. For Musk, it's a fan base that will defend him no matter what, buying his cars, his flamethrowers, and his vision for the future. This level of devotion is rare, and it's built on their carefully crafted images as outsiders fighting against the establishment. They are the rebels, the mavericks, the guys who are here to shake things up, and a huge number of people are here for the ride, ready to see what they'll break next. If there's one arena where Trump and Musk are practically twins, it's their mastery of social media. Before them, Twitter, now called X, thanks to Elon, was a place for celebrities to share what they had for breakfast. These two turned it into a global megaphone. Trump used it to bypass the entire media establishment, speaking directly to his followers, announcing policies, and firing cabinet members. It was raw, unfiltered, and utterly chaotic. He could start an international incident before most of us had our morning coffee. He understood that in the digital age, attention is the most valuable currency, and he knew exactly how to get it, 24/7. Then along comes Elon Musk, who saw what Trump did and said, "Hold my rocket fuel." He didn't just use the platform, he bought the whole company. Now as the owner of X, his influence is on another level. He uses it to pump up his companies, share memes, and wade into political debates with the subtlety of a SpaceX rocket launch. His posts can move markets, tank cryptocurrencies, and shape news cycles for days. Remember the 2024 election? His platform became a key tool for pro-Trump messaging, and his direct engagement proved incredibly effective at mobilizing certain voter groups, especially young men who see him as a cool, anti-establishment hero. What's fascinating is how this direct line to the public allows them to control their own narratives. Traditional media, with its fact-checkers and reporters, becomes secondary. Why do an interview with a tough journalist when you can just post your own version of the truth to millions of followers instantly? This gives them immense power. They can float conspiracy theories, attack their critics by name, and create a reality bubble for their supporters. This isn't just communication, it's a form of modern warfare for public opinion, and these two are its five-star generals, commanding their digital armies from the comfort of their phones. This power is also what makes them so polarizing. You can't just be neutral about Trump or Musk. You either love them or you hate them. A Pew Research poll from earlier this year showed that while 67% of Republicans have a favorable view of Musk, only 27% of Democrats feel the same way. It's a stark divide that mirrors the political landscape Trump helped create. Their use of social media amplifies this division, forcing people to pick a side. Are they geniuses saving the world? Or are they reckless billionaires playing with fire? Your answer probably depends on which side of the political aisle and which social media feed you're on. When you look at what these two men have actually built, the picture gets a lot clearer, and the differences become stark. Donald Trump's empire was forged in the world of real estate and branding. He built skyscrapers, casinos, and golf courses. His name, in giant gold letters, became a symbol of wealth and luxury in the 80s and 90s. His success wasn't about inventing a new kind of brick. It was about the art of the deal, about licensing his name, and about creating a powerful personal brand. He sold an image, a lifestyle. His move into politics was the ultimate branding exercise, taking the Trump brand and stamping it onto the American presidency itself. Elon Musk, on the other hand, is a builder of a completely different kind. His empire is built on code, batteries, and rocket engines. He didn't just brand his companies, he built them from the ground up, centered around groundbreaking technological innovation. With Tesla, he forced the entire automotive industry to go electric. With SpaceX, he revolutionized space travel, making reusable rockets a reality and drastically lowering the cost of sending things, and people, into orbit. His achievements are tangible physical things that have fundamentally changed technology. He is seen not just as a businessman, but as an engineer and an inventor. This is the core distinction between them. Trump is a master of perception and marketing. His business record, when you look closely, is mixed, with numerous bankruptcies and failed ventures alongside his successes. His genius lies in selling the idea of success, often more powerfully than the success itself. He disrupted politics by applying the rules of reality TV and branding to a system that wasn't ready for it. He changed the game, but he didn't invent a new one. His legacy is one of influence and political realignment, built on the foundation of his business persona. In contrast, Musk's reputation is almost entirely staked on tangible, world-changing innovation. People might criticize his management style or his online behavior, but very few would argue that landing a rocket booster on a drone ship in the middle of the ocean isn't an incredible achievement. A majority of Americans, 56% to be precise, believe he has had a mostly positive impact on technology. You just don't see that kind of consensus around Trump's business or political achievements. Musk builds the future, Trump brands the present. One deals in physics, the other in public relations. So, after all this, is Donald Trump the next Elon Musk? The short answer is no, not even close. While they share a playbook for grabbing headlines and leading with an iron fist, they are fundamentally playing different sports. They are both heavyweight champions of disruption, no doubt about it. They both have an almost supernatural ability to command public attention, whether it's through a shocking tweet or a grand, ambitious promise. They even get into weird public debates about who is taller, which shows you just how much they live in our heads rent-free. But their legacies are being built with completely different materials. The crucial difference lies in the nature of their creations. Elon Musk's legacy is being etched in the annals of science and technology. He is a modern-day industrialist like a Carnegie or a Ford, but with more memes. His companies produce things that push the boundaries of human capability. When you think of Musk, you think of self-driving cars, missions to Mars, and brain-computer interfaces. These are concrete innovations. They are things you can touch, see, and ride in. His disruption is about changing what is possible. Donald Trump's disruption, however, is social and political. His legacy is not in creating new technology, but in breaking old systems. He didn't build a new political party, he hijacked an existing one and remade it in his own image. His greatest creation is a political movement that has permanently altered the American landscape. He is a master of media, a showman who understands the power of narrative better than almost anyone. His disruption is about changing how we talk, think, and fight about power. It's an ideological shift, not a technological one. In the end, comparing them is like comparing a rock star to a rocket scientist. Both can fill a stadium and inspire millions, but their talents are worlds apart. Musk is an entrepreneur of innovation, a builder of things. Trump is an entrepreneur of influence, a builder of brands and movements. To call Trump the next Musk would be a disservice to what makes each of them uniquely formidable. They are two of the most significant figures of our time, but they remain disruptors on entirely different planets. One looking to conquer Washington, D.C., the other looking to conquer Mars.